Amjad Taha is a political analyst and influencer in the United Arab Emirates, and Obaid Al-Zabi is also a political analyst based in the Middle East, and I really welcome you both here. First, I want to get your reaction, both of you, very quickly to the news that came out this afternoon that Columbia University just announced it is expelling and revoking the degrees of several students who were involved in some of the worst protests on Columbia University last spring. We had buildings that were overtaken, broken into. What's your reaction to that?
I think this is very important and is very positive position to where the education and the knowledge institutions should stay at, is the fact that you should revoke and remove those who are actually putting your Western civilization, your place of education and knowledge, are making it a hostage for a propaganda that's all the way in the Middle East, for example.
Should they have done it sooner?
Yeah.
When the protests were happening, instead of several months later when they lost $400 million in federal funds?
Well, I think it's important for the administration of the university to prioritize the students' education. If you come to the United States to study, you should be trying to learn from American values and appreciate the great country that America is. And you shouldn't be organizing anti-American protests or trying to start movements that have anti-American values.
All right. Amjad, I want to read something that you just tweeted out. Really caught our eye. Quote, "No Muslim or Arab country wants Mahmoud Khalil, an anti-Semitic, racist Hamas sympathizer. He roamed Hezbollah's terror hubs in Beirut before infiltrating Columbia University, not to learn, but to radicalize. His mission is to hijack students' minds, useful idiots destined to become either human shields or mouthpieces for Islamist extremism." Wow. First of all, do you have any evidence? What evidence do you have that he roamed Hezbollah terror hubs?
Well, he was living in Lebanon and with the Hezbollah's areas, and those Hezbollah's areas exactly where you train to be an anti-Semite.
But you don't know with first-hand knowledge that he actually did
the fact that he was existing in that area, there is no person that existed in that area where he was not radicalized. That's number one. When also about the post that he made on the, we're speaking about the 8th of October, when he went and made all the Columbia's a protest about bringing the war home, and by that he means to the United States of America. So here he's not targeting Israel only, but also we're speaking about the state of the United States of America. Also on the 24th of March 2024, where he invited the PFLP, which is a designated terrorist organization that's in the United States of America, and he brought the spokesperson of it. We're speaking about Khalid Barakat, who is also wanted, and he made him to speak on the Bernard Center for Research of Women. What they do, they're using these research centers and they use the institution, the educational institution, to radicalize the student, and also to make those students as hostages of Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhoods all the way in the Middle East, where in the future you be the spokesperson of these terrorist organizations that are the Hamas, what we call Hamas supports networks.
So where do you land? What is your opinion of Hamas? What is your opinion of what happened on October 7th?
So Hamas is a terrorist organization, and they attacked innocent civilians. They brutally murdered them, and they put the whole Palestinian cause in danger. And they put a lot of their fellow countrymen in a really difficult situation, and they used civilians as human shields. They built their tunnels under children's hospitals and all kinds of things like that. So I think they're commonly understood in the Middle East to be a terrorist organization.
And they should not be in Gaza, and they should not stay in power. Hamas is the Muslim Brotherhood armed forces in Gaza, and they should not play a role in the future of Gaza. If you care about Gaza, then you should stand with the State of Israel when it's eliminating every member of Hamas, because they are the ones who kidnap babies, kill women, rape children, and that's what they did and they're doing. The fact that those students who are right now protesting in New York, the question is to them this: if you care about humanity, and if you care about freedom of speech, and if you care about the freedom of people, how come you never protested about Aiden Alexander, who is actually from New Jersey, and for the past 500 over 500 days he is a hostage of Hamas. They didn't speak about his freedom. They didn't demand it. They didn't go to Trump Tower and occupy it, asking for the freedom of such a New Jersey citizen.